From Fox 5, this is The Noon.
All right, whether we want to admit it or not, and let's all be real right now, we have all been hungover. That's right, we have all overdrank and felt pretty icky the next day. Nothing new. But joining us now is Dr. Elena Villanueva to discuss natural and holistic remedies for your hangover. Perfect time for you to be here. Thanks so much for coming, because it's Friday, football season, the tailgating, the day-long college party drinking. So we need some help. And I feel like this is the season to start it. So talk to us about food first and where we're starting.
Yeah, well, you know, we all like to get together and we like to have fun. There's camaraderie whenever we have football season coming in, and food is a part of the culture. But can we change our foods a little bit? And so what I've noticed is that a lot of people, they're eating things that are more like what I have right here. So we're looking at a lot of things like barbecue. It's so popular.
I know.
And I love barbecue too. However, can we do the barbecue with less of the sugar-laden barbecue sauces? So if we can look for proteins that are well cooked and well prepared.
Why are we doing that? Why are we trying to pick less sugary foods while we're drinking during the day?
So when we do the added sugars and the added carbohydrates, like the macaroni and the cookies, which are basically sugars, I know, which are basically sugars, those, when you combine them with alcohol, it's sugar overload to the body, and it can really make your hangovers significantly worse.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like point number one that I have not learned yet, and I'm going to stick with that this weekend. I got some friends in town from LA, and we're going to have a weekend. Okay, so what are the foods that we should be trying then? So if we go out to dinner maybe tonight, what are some things that we should be ordering, or tomorrow during the day?
Let's eat the things that are really going to nourish our bodies and give our bodies the energy boost that we're wanting to have. And that will also help us sleep better by helping regulate our metabolism and our blood sugar. So things like proteins and vegetables. So here we've got some olives, some cheese.
Oh my gosh, let me just get one of these, because they're my favorite.
They're so good.
My favorite.
The green olives are my favorite too. And then if we're going for something sweet, you know, fruit is nature's candy. Berries and watermelon are super low in the glycemic index, so they're super low in sugar. And then I have here, like, a lot of us love crunchy stuff.
Yes.
But how can we do crunchy stuff without overloading on processed food, on the processed things like, you know, certain types of potato chips and things that are full of chemicals and don't have any nutrition? So these are Parm crisps. And
Parmesan?
Parmesan
cheese?
It's made out of Parmesan cheese.
Interesting.
And they're baked into these yummy little crackers that are absolutely delicious. And so you're getting fat and protein instead of a bunch of carbohydrates.
Okay, the next thing I see on the list here is water, which I've heard this many times before, but I feel like people don't follow this rule, which is
drink 1 glass of water for every glass of alcohol that you have, if not 2 glasses of water. And this is so important because most people start out dehydrated anyway. And if you're starting out dehydrated and then you're putting alcohol in your body, you're asking to be suffering the next day or the next 2 days after.
So, moving on to the last one, which is supplements, because I've actually been told to take a couple different things throughout the week just to make sure that your body's able to process that alcohol. It is poison, technically, what we're talking about.
It really is. The body has a very, very difficult time processing the alcohol because it is poisonous to the body. And so there are some supplements that you can take to really help. It doesn't negate that you really need to change your foods, but the GI Detox has activated charcoal in it and zeolite clays that can help grab onto the alcohol. But remember, it's also grabbing onto all of your nutrient values that you're eating in your food as well. Then you have humic and fulvic acid, and then you have supplements that have N-acetylcysteine in it, which is NAC, which have actually been used for many years in the hospitals to help break down alcohol for people who had too much of it. And so you can actually get these in supplements. And so you can buy straight NAC, or you can buy a supplement like this one, the MCM Detox, that has NAC and several other ingredients in it to help break down the alcohol and also to help reduce the inflammation.
Interesting. Can people find you on a website, find out some more information, or they want to come visit you? What would that be?
modernholistichealth.com.
All right, thank you, Dr. Villanueva, for being here. I'm going to take all of this. I'm going to use it this weekend. All right, we'll be back after this talking about weather. Stay tuned.